What's going on, guys? Gast here, giving you a rebirth of Fire Emblem Heroes, and with me is a special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Sagemaster15, or you may know me as Sages on my channel, but it's good to be here.
Yeah, so Sage and I started talking actually about about Nox.
That was one of the more awkward conversations I've ever been a part of when it came to sponsored content. That was eye-opening.
Yeah, so guys, funny story, I guess, since Nox is dead now. Well, for Heroes at least. I got a message from this Nox representative, and he was like, "Hey, we'd like to sponsor you for like a video about Nox or whatever, like, and talk about Nox on Heroes and stuff." And I was like, "Okay." So I asked him what his rates were, and his rates were like super, like just shady, like really low. And I saw, I think, what did I know that you were sponsored by them at that point, or did I just message you and ask you?
They mentioned me by name, I think, and they misspelled me as Sagemaster.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, I was like, who else? Like, did you talk to? He was, they're like Sagemaster, and I was like, okay, that's a red flag. You don't even know the guy's name. So yeah, I messaged Sage, and then he's like, we just get in this dialogue, and it turns out that Nox is like a little shady.
That was a weird day. Like, after that point, I kind of just stopped doing anything for them because I was just like, okay. Not only that, but they were like, oh man, he's doing it for super cheap compared to what we're offering you, and I'm just like, this is not a good strategy on your part, guys. Not a good strategy at all.
Yeah, so. I thought they were being like, I don't want to like act like I'm slandering them or nothing, but like, it just seemed a little bit shady, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it did. It was just kind of all weird. Anyway.
Yeah. So that ship has sailed.
So welcome back to Heroes, I see.
Yeah, so, and I took a long break from Heroes because I don't even know why I stopped playing. I don't know. I thought for me personally, the content was getting a bit bland, so I took a big hiatus.
Yeah.
And I've only started to play it again because I did the plot review of it, and then I just started playing it over, and then I was like, oh my god, there's actually like so much new stuff. And
there's a lot of new things.
Yeah, so like I click battle, and there's all this stuff, and I'm like, what? So Sage, I'm hoping that you can help like get me climatized back to this environment.
I will try to help as much as possible, but I may screw it up. Who knows? I'm really good at that.
Okay, so first of all,
new voting gauntlet.
There's a new voting gauntlet. Okay,
and they're all based on the I don't know if you knew, but there were a bunch of swimsuit character versions. Just new versions of characters that we already kind of had in the game, and they came out because money. Everyone loves money and swimsuits, I guess.
Yeah.
But and apparently they just based a whole gauntlet around it. I don't know, but yeah, just tons of stuff there. They also changed how the gauntlet works like several times over now. So because
wait, how does it work now?
If certain forces, like let's give an example here. Okay, Corrin versus Elise over there, right? Let's say Elise is doing terribly against Corrin, right? To give them a bit of an advantage, it adds a multiplier to them after a certain point, where Elise will have like a 7 times multiplier for points, so she'll get boosted up there, and people who are on her team, they'll be more competitive, and it helps out with trying to keep things a little bit more interesting and even. But now it's just people constantly doing one character at a time, like waiting for that multiplier and then just jamming as much battle flags through as possible. Things like that.
I'll tell you what, I have never understood the concept of battle flags or anything. Like, I just, like, when I first heard of Battle Gauntlet or whatever, I was like, oh, okay, so they're just gonna have votes. But then it did this battle flags thing, and I'm like, this is above my head. I just want to vote for someone who I like. Is that too hard?
Basically, it's just an excuse to make you go, oh, hey, you haven't done any stratum today. How about you go do a few, or how about you do this with a certain color of character and things like that. It's just pointless busy work in some ways. And I don't know. The voting gauntlet gets a little boring at times. Just you do the same things over and over again, pretty much. If that makes any sense.
I see now. So who did you vote for?
I went with Gaius because that was probably the best unit I had out of them all. And I didn't really get time to level up any of the newer ones. Like, okay, Corrin, Elise, Xander, Leo, they're all new. They're actually part of a new banner that's going on right now.
Yeah.
And I hadn't had much time to use them, so I just kind of went with Gaius. And he's losing probably because I haven't checked, actually. Let me go take a look real quick. Let me just open up my tablet real quick.
Okay.
But what team do you think you're going to go for, if any at all?
I don't know. I was looking at like the beach stuff, and I thought to myself, man, I think I could really pull off doing a cosplay of Frederick, because it just seems so easy, and I feel like I have the hair. I feel like making them like the hoodie, jacket,
get a hoodie, yeah, exactly.
And like, right? I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to do. And like, there's this cosplay event in Toronto, and I don't know how familiar you are with Canadian cities and stuff, but like,
yes, I think I know Toronto at least. Yeah.
Yeah, the 6, where Drake's from.
Yeah.
And it was happening this month, and I was like, oh man, if I had enough money, then maybe I'd try to like make a costume for that and like take a plane over.
All you would really need is hoodie, some shorts, and a bag full of seashells just to throw at people.
Yeah, and those weird like sandal things. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Those are like so elaborate. Like, you're going swimming, dude. Why do you need such elaborate swimwear? Everyone else has like flip-flops.
I know. I don't really understand it.
Yeah. Him and Xander have the same one. I think I might go for Leo though, because he has the tomato. He's rocking the tomato stuff.
Yeah, he is. Like, of course they would give him the tomato stuff, honestly.
I think it's hilarious.
He just has a cape, and and the best part about Leo though is that if you level him up, like if he gets a bad level up, he just goes, well, maybe I'd do better if you gave me some clothes and things like that. So I mean, I love it. It's great, but I would probably go with Leo if I didn't get a terrible version of him, unfortunately.
I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They're really close. Yeah.
Damn.
Eventually, one of the teams is gonna get dislodged, in one favor. Then it's just gonna add the multiplier, and everything's gonna go to, well, bad times.
Okay, so I'm here. All right.
Yeah.
I have 2 Annas.
2 Annas. Which, honestly, it's a bit of a better advantage that they do have 1 blue, so, you'll at least destroy that.
Why do I have 2 Annas?
One of them is going to be someone from your friends list, usually, unless you don't have any friends, in which case it's just going to randomly pull people out. It's also pulling people from your level. You entered as level 15, so it's pulling not only people from around that level, and I guess people don't... I'm guessing people around level 15 only have Anna. Which, okay, whatever.
It's okay. I'm not too wary of him.
Yeah. Well, none of them have skills or anything. So except your Anna, I think your Anna has a spur, and that's about it. So I think you'll be fine. You have a healer. You have 2 Annas.
Squad up Anna.
Oh yeah, you're gonna just destroy them. I'm still waiting for the banner where it's all Anna. Eventually, one day, I can
just
have
different
that
versions
thing, right?
of her.
Yeah, just all the different versions of her from all the other games. Yeah, you got this. There's no problem.
Thanks for the encouragement. I keep adjusting the volume because I'm never sure what's good enough.
Oh yeah, I know. I get that same way. Like, if anything's not perfect, I freak out. I don't know. Maybe it's just perfectionist kind of thing. You just want to... Oh. Huh.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's not like...
We have backup. We have a second one.
Yeah, we have a replacement. We don't need her. Just...
Oh, he's tough, eh?
Yeah, he's gonna be a bit harder to deal with.
I forgot I have shit defense. I have 7 and you have 29.
Bait him, just put Anna there, bait him for a turn maybe, and then heal up, and then come back next turn.
Sage strats.
No one on my channel would agree. Yeah, that should work, I would hope. Maybe at least enough to get him... Sakura may be able to finish him off. I mean, how much resistance does he have?
24 to 5.
Yeah,
but I'm more... Oh, she has more defense than you. Okay.
Yeah. Bye, Anna. I swear, if Sakura pulls this off, it's gonna be the story of a century. Oh, never mind, he left.
No, there's a tree there. Bring it on!
Oh, that's right, you're right. Oh,
terrain.
Geez,
We're
terrain.
rusty.
That's a thing. And Sakura finishes it. Of course.
Atta girl.
And yep. God. Of all the things. Bunch of feathers, bunch of orbs, battle flags.
Give me... Don't send. I don't want to be friends with you. Attack! Oh, I can keep going, eh? Alright.
Yeah, I mean, you can save your flags and do a better, vote later. Like, you just got a bunch of them. Or you could just use 5, who cares?
I'll just do... Can I just go back? Do I need to do this? I'll just go 5.
Yeah, you need to do it, yeah. This is your vote, your 100-point vote or whatever. But it's just better to get on the board so you can get some feathers, I guess. Oh, man. A lot of people using Ike and Nino.
Well, Nino is apparently the most popular.
Yeah. She'll do her best, as they say.
Okay. So, I have 16 orbs.
Do you want to try?
Oh, maybe
you also have a few more orbs, actually, now. I think you'll have 18 by the end of this.
Ah, good call. I need 2 more. And then I can do a... Hey, when's that free orb thing coming? Like, the free orb, the free summon?
All of August, it starts the 7th, and it goes... I think until like September, sometime around 11th of the September, I think.
How long does it last? How long does it last for?
7th to the 7th of August to the 11th of September, so about a month. A lot of free stuff. Not only that, but when the 7th rolls around, every banner, the first summon you do is free. So.
Oh my lord!
I mean, it's nice. Nice enough to get some free stuff. Oh, hey, you have a Reinhardt? Look at you. God.
Yeah, he was my 4-star baby. I have no idea how to optimize anything or like do any skill inheritance or whatever. So I thought Deathblow would work for him. I don't know.
Deathblow does just fine for him. He doesn't. His speed is not going to save him too much. So I mean, he already has the ability to double. So
yeah,
because Dire Thunder. God, he's such a monster.
Yeah, sorry, I just figured that like the more you play into his Dire Thunder, then like the better he is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's the one reason he's so good. Put him in a team with a bunch of other horse units, and things just tend to melt.
Isn't it ridiculous how much of an emphasis there is on horse?
Yeah,
units.
I know.
It's ridiculous. It's so insane. There's so many horses in this game.
And that's one of the reasons why, like, okay, you have Camilla there. I mean, if we had any other tome units that could fly, we'd have the same sort of thing there. But the only thing we have is her and Corrin, the new Summer Corrin, who apparently is a flying unit. But, like, that's the only reason. If we had infantry buffs or something like that, Horse Emblem wouldn't be a problem. But
yeah.
God.
It is a huge thing. Like,
yeah.
They get goad and they get so many skills that like benefit just being a horse unit. It's friggin' nuts.
And then you like attach tome certain tomes like blade tomes and stuff like that, and things just it's honestly kind of sickening, but also pretty odd. Oh boy, Squad Assault.
So what's Squad Assault? Like what's the thing behind this?
Okay, well, Squad Assault is I'm not sure if you've done Tempest Trials or anything, basically.
I never did.
It's a series of battles, but Squad Assault, how it works is you do one turn of it. I think, like, you can click on it, and we'll see how many, like, turns are in that squad. Yeah, 5 battles. So basically, it's, 5 consecutive battles one after another, but every time you complete that one, they take away your team, and you have to make another team out of the units you have. And it can be ridiculously hard.
So it's like you have this team, but if this is the only team and only people you can use, and then you have to switch up your units.
Yeah, every battle it's a new new team that you've made.
Oh.
So you have to have a lot of, level 40 units ready to go.
That sounds fucking sweet. That sounds really fun to play.
It's actually a really fun mode, and it's honestly, you also get I wouldn't say a really nice seal out of it, but that seal there ups your HP for a unit. Like you just equip it and it can give that unit like 3 HP, and then you get an orb. I mean 2 orbs.
I don't know if I have enough level 40s to do this.
Yeah, I wouldn't try it right away anyways, because it's...
No, I definitely don't. I don't have enough for 5 fights. Not a chance.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big commitment to get that going. Trust me.
Okay, so I guess we won't have to do that.
Yeah.
So then what's Chain Challenge?
Chain Challenge is the exact same sort of deal, but you're basically doing story missions, in consecutive sequences. They just don't take away your units. Your units, they keep the health that you have from every battle. You just keep going, and, you have to work on it. And if you lose, you make another team and continue from where you left off until you beat all the battles. None of them give orbs except for Lunatic version, which can be...
Whoa!
Yeah, they give 4 orbs. At least the last chapter does, but that requires 10 battles and 3 teams. I would probably just go with something like, I think there's a new Paralog chapter actually with the summer, in case you didn't already do that. And
I don't know. I did not.
Yeah, so those are easy things to do. Pretty simple. Level 5, probably do that for 2 orbs and just try a summoning if you want to, or...
Yeah, I think I'm down for that.
Because you never know what might happen here. Oh god, it's summertime, Gast. Come on.
It is, man. It is. I don't know about where you're from, but it has been scalding hot.
Yeah, I'm in California, and
oh fuck.
I just every day I want to die, just a little bit more, And it doesn't help that last night was a bunch of thunderstorms, like one to the north, one to the south, and just humidity everywhere. I can't handle it. Just I can't.
Yeah,
oh, God.
It's been the summers where I'm from tend to get pretty hot, but I don't remember a time where it was literally so hot you could feel your back basically on fire. It's it's crazy here. Let's break their contracts and then teach them how to strike a pose.
Yeah, Anna's interested. That's her little bit. She wants to make a catalog of all the heroes right now, and it's just a little weird, but typical Anna fashion. She just wants to make money off of it. And there's Tiki with her melons. That's the joke. Every time I look, there's someone making that joke. Oh boy.
Sometimes these skills just get too confusing for me.
Yeah, I know. Axe Valor is just oh hey, additional SP for everything, cool. But close defense is just it's it's hey, if you get attacked by all these certain weapons, you take less damage. Cool.
Melon Crusher.
Mm-hmm. It's basically Fury if you know that skill at all in this game.
Yeah.
Just
Fury is apparently everyone fiends Fury. Everyone loves that skill.
Yeah, everyone loves it. It's great for certain, just any sort of build usually. Oh man.
See, these skills are just infinite. They seem infinitely better than the normal ones.
Yeah.
They're just absurdly much better.
It's just hey, here's additional HP and a bit of defense. Why not?
Beautiful. Yes.
Oh god. They're not gonna stand a chance. I just turn off.
Yeah, I just want to turn off the. I just want to see
battle animations. Yeah.
Not battle animations, but support animations.
Yeah.
I just want to see what they look like on map. Do you think these the spring and those sort of special banner characters will make a comeback, or are they
I'm sure they will. There's no reason not to bring them back. Just they're an asset that they've already made, so it's just a lot easier to do. If they'll come back during the next spring, who knows? Probably, because money's easy thing to do when you bring out units like that. I hate to say that, but it's just kind of
cash money.
Yep.
Ain't nothing funny. Okay.
And I would like to get I would like to get Camilla again. At least a better one, but I'm just worried about IVs and things like that. Oh, of course, Anna.
Oh yeah, speaking of, like, even the IVs and stuff, like, dude, I know so little about, like, the depth of this game. And it's silly because I really like how Heroes like deals with the limitations of a mobile game. Like, I really find the actual like map design and like the unit placement and the skill distribution of the enemies really, really interesting.
Oh yeah, I mean, they put a lot of effort into, you know, making interesting maps. Like Grand Hero battles and things like that are always really interesting to see how they try to create a challenge. But, but like a lot of the other things are kind of like, whoa, okay. I'm trying to follow, but it's gonna be very difficult. So, yeah, IVs are... Right now, everyone just kind of wants attack or speed IVs, usually. And if your character tends to not get good speed, people tend to just kind of disregard it. Mostly because of Reinhardt over there, and... you know, there's special cases, but...
Yeah. It's crazy how... I mean, what do you think of, like... The even the potential of getting a plus res minus speed unit. Like, do you think it's annoying and they should get rid of the whole Ivy system and just have like characters who just have like pure boons instead of boons and banes? Or do you think they should just keep it what they're doing and it's just sort of like a luck thing? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't like the whole system of IVs myself, you know. But I don't think getting rid of it will really clear up a lot of the problems. I mean, they're going to... I think, if anything, when it comes down to, you know, IS and all their little systems here, they could probably find a way to just, you know, make a new currency or something and just add a way to re-roll your character. Just because, you know, something you can work towards. Make it even more grindy, right? Just... Make people addicted to their phones. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, is feather grinding still impossible?
It's a lot easier now because of well, obviously hero merit there. Your Azura just kind of.
I'd totally okay.
Okay. I forget where it is. Click on miscellaneous real quick on the bottom right there. I think we can go. Yeah, hero merit list. So with your characters, every character now earns hero merits, where every 500. It's just basically an additional thing you do whenever you do battles with, you know, your characters. At the end of the battle, they get hero merits, and every 500, your character will like show that little special animation and give you 500 feathers. I mean,
nice.
It's a little bit more grind, but of course, you know, there's always the chain challenges and things like that give tons of feathers too. So
yeah,
it's not as bad, but people still probably have problems with that. Oh man.
Who would do this? Who would pick this when you have like this one? I kind of get, because I feel like, I mean, is Eldigan good?
Eldigan's still pretty decent. I mean, he's not as good as Xander, who came out as a grand hero battle, you know, but still pretty good. And Olwen's, of course, just kind of a slightly different Reinhardt in a way. She doesn't have as much attack, but
yeah, I feel like Olwen is just. Does she have Dire Thunder as well?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, she does. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're both from Thracia, I believe it is.
Yeah,
and I think that was the only game that actually had something like that, at least the double up, so they kind of gave them both the special tome for it.
Yeah. I like Titania.
Yeah.
I mean, did she have a lot of res or something? Mine did.
I believe she's supposed to be like this res. She's a very strong counter to Reinhardt, of course. Yeah. Actually, people love using her for that because she can, you know, instantly shut him down, and she's a pretty decent res tank. Not only that, but Emerald Axe makes it all the more easier. But
yeah, she tears up blue units.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't mind her too much as a character, but I feel like at times some of these characters just kind of get pigeonholed into certain areas that kind of, like, she won't be used outside of, well, dealing with Reinhardt and some blues, unfortunately. But
yeah,
it's just kind of how it goes.
I feel like that is how it goes when you have so many characters that you can like get in this game.
Yeah, only so many of them will like some of them just tear up all units, you know. but not all of them do. Oh man. Okay, so.
All right, so it's the only one. All right.
Yeah, that's the summer one. There was a previous summer one. Ooh, 2 blues and 2 greens. That's actually pretty good. The color list does not have a focus unit, so no summer there, unfortunately.
Well,
but, might as well try and see what happens, right? Never know. Maybe you'll get another Takumi. That would be odd. Nope.
I got a 3-star.
Oh, I was about to say, if it's an old man selling you a potion, send it away as quickly as possible.
I heard Rice is like the worst unit ever.
He's not the worst. Henry would probably be the worst. But I mean, he's kind of, he can be a pretty good mage tank if you were to put any effort into it. Oh, hey, look, it's Robin.
Hey, I have a few of those.
Yeah, let's have the special animation for 3-star. Woo.
Okay, so not the best luck so far.
Yeah, I mean, I'm crossing my fingers. Crossing my fingers, bud. I swear to God, if we only get 3 stars. Hey, look, it's Corin. Take your clothes off. Sorry, wait.
No, you have the right idea.
Get on a dragon and just God.
It's not the right season, Corin.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh. Pain.
It hurts.
It's not the right season, Frederick.
Yeah, seriously. If only all of these people would just, take their clothes off. That's all I ask.
Exactly. Just put some sunscreen on and embrace this Californian weather.
Oh, God. Oh, well. Come on!
Hey! Student swimmer? Does he not know how to swim? I was at beach practicing swimming. Okay, so.
My Friday sounding caught me off guard. Let's take a look.
Okay. So, what do you thinking here? Do you know what the IVs are from looking at this?
I'm kind of worried. I'm just gonna pull this up real quick, but I'm thinking your Xander. No, your Xander has. Okay, so from what I can see, his let's see here. He has an HP Bane just by looking at his HP, because I think it's 19 normally. Let me just pull up this list here, because I have a whole list of, most of the characters' stats. Okay, yeah, he has an HP Bane, and by the looks of it, he has a resistance boon. So, it didn't touch any of his, valuable stats. He actually has a lot of speed, a lot of attack, and a lot of defense. So you've maintained all of that without hitting any of it. So it's not so much of a loss. It's basically just rolling a neutral in a way, And he gets a bit more resistance, and he has some pretty good resistance at level 40. So, to give you, he has an okay resistance. I forgot he has 16. Never mind. But still.
The boon and res is basically like arbitrary.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, it'll up him to I think 19, which, it'll keep him alive in some situations, but against some really high-powered mages that might be, like say your Celicas or Tharja, you might have more problems. But God, infantry pulse.
Special cooldown count -1 at the start of turn 1 for any infantry allies with at least 1 fewer HP than unit.
Yeah.
So if Xander has more HP,
yes, then
he'll get a cooldown.
He'll give the cooldown to I believe it's for his allies.
Right.
So let's say you had a Nino and she had Dragon, I don't know, Draconic Aura or something like that. It would boost it down from three actions to 2. So all the units around there will benefit. Because,
So I kind of fucked myself by getting an HP Bane. Because then I have less of a chance of getting infantry pulse to proc.
Now that you talk about that, yeah. But, I mean, you could probably give that to someone else. I don't know. But he still has some pretty decent HP. He won't be, I mean, if you're worried about it, like, for your main attackers, a lot of the big attacking units typically have under 40 HP. And he's going to have about 40, even with the boon. So
fair.
I mean Bane. Bane, Boon, Bane, Boon.
If unit has at least 3 or more HP than enemy at the start of combat.
Oh yeah, I forgot he also has another HP ability there. Oh.
Gosh. Man, having a Bane, like, I mean, Jesus. He needs like HP plus 5 types. I have like 30 Celebs, so I think that could work out.
There's also, Sacred Seals. I don't know if you've seen them.
Yeah. I was gonna say that as well.
Yeah, Sacred Seals. That'll augment that and get rid of it because like it's only 3 HP with the Bane, I think, for him. So I like how it's a Lilith. Oh no! Lilith!
Oh my God, that is graphic. You just fucking get tears in half. How do you even fight anymore? Good Lord, man, that is brutal. That is brutal. Right? He's like, oh, what the fuck did you do that for? Damn, that hurts.
Yeah, I know,
Pop
right?
the floaty. I feel bad for Lilith. This is the Sage. This is the only time I'll ever feel bad for Lilith. Not as a dragon person, but as literally just a floaty.
I mean, it's also incredibly spoiler territory too. It's like hinting at something. What could it mean?
Oh my goodness. She sacrificed herself for the greater good.
And so did Floaty Lilith.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, that's fair, I guess. I mean, it could be worse, and well, not really. It could be worse. You could get like a Bane of fucking attack or something.
Heck, yeah. I mean, honestly, I think you got off pretty good there, with an HP Bane. But honestly, I'm surprised you even got a unit. I was really hoping you would, and you did. So that's great. I mean,
well, something I don't know if you know about me, Sage, but I tend to be quite lucky. It's kind of a meme that I'm just like at first it was uncharacteristically lucky, but it is definitely the status quo now for me to be lucky.
Well, in that terms, you should be rolling all the time in this game to make everybody jealous.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the early episodes of Heroes in my playthroughs, that people were like, "What the fuck?" I rolled a Marth, I rolled 2 Marths and then a Takumi. And like the first two episodes I was playing Heroes, and I actually thought that like the game was like deceptive about like the pull rate of like 5 stars because I got 3 out of the 10 rolls that I did, and I was like, are they guys real right now? Like, are they just trying to fuck with us? But no.
Here's a 3% rate, except not really.
Yeah. That's what I genuinely thought.
Good God, well, you made it through. I mean, God, Xander, that's pretty good. I mean, that's one of the better units from that one. So,
yeah,
I'd say you made off pretty well.
All right, well, that's great. Anyways, I think that'll do it for this. It's been half an hour and then a little bit. Sage, thanks for joining. It was great having you.
Thanks for having me. It's been a lot of fun.
Anyways, guys, that'll be it for me. I'm hoping I can get back into Heroes. And yeah, catch you guys next time. Deuces.